So for our 4 exercises with heavy protection on your ankle right after an ankle dislocation, pretty simple, all non-weight bearing. Number 1 is just plantar flexion, and you do this for about 10 seconds each, and then just release, and you're going to do about 8 reps of that. And then you're going to turn around and do dorsiflexion, 10-second hold, just as far as you can, and again around 8 reps, and 10 seconds release, 10 seconds release. And then we're going to do the same thing, try to keep the tops of your legs straight, bottoms of your legs flat on the ground, and you're going to invert your feet as far as you possibly can. Hold that for 10 seconds and then release, and again 8 reps. And then the same thing for eversion, just as far as you can with that eversion on that foot for 10 seconds and then release, 8 reps. So for moderate protection on that ankle, it's about the same exact thing, just with a resistance band this time. So we're going to grab our little object to wrap our resistance band around. We don't have a resistance band, so we're using a bungee cord. Sit down in a chair, and for dorsiflexion, that's the only one you're going to need something to pull against for it. So wrap your resistance band around it, and let's see. There we go. Wrap your resistance band around it, put your foot in the resistance band, and then just dorsiflex. It's probably going to be a lot harder with a resistance band as opposed to a bungee cord, but this is what I got. Again, hold it for around 10 seconds and release, and do around 8 reps per set. You determine how many sets you want to do. For the rest of it, plantar flexion, eversion, inversion, stuff like that, you're going to hold the band. So grab a hold of the band, put your foot in it, put it right at the balls of your feet, and then just plantar flex, hold it for 10 seconds, let go. Simple enough. Same thing with inversion, just invert your foot, kind of pull against it, get a little resistance going, really strengthens the muscles on the outside of that ankle. Same thing with eversion, pull against it, evert your foot as hard as you can, hold it for around 10 seconds, do about 8 reps. For minimum to no protection, you're going to be on your feet for this one. The number 1 exercise for it is obviously just calf raises. You can do about 10 sets, or not 10 sets, 10 reps, and just come up, hold it for around 3 seconds, control it back down. Come up, hold it for about 3 seconds, control it back down. Super simple. For the next 2, you're going to need some kind of object. Rolled up blanket works. Set it on the ground, and if it'll stay rolled up, there we go. Super simple. You just lateral stepping. You just enough to really engage the muscles in the legs to where you have to pick that foot up off the ground instead of sliding it. Just step over the blanket and do this many times until it starts to hurt, really. For the next one, it gets a little more intense than that. You pick the non-hurt foot up off the ground, and with your hurt ankle, you're just gonna laterally jump over the blanket and not almost fall like I did. And then the last one, super simple, just isokinetic. You're just gonna balance on that hurt foot, and that really engages those ankle muscles, strengthens that ankle really well. Thank you.